on to another discussion about the newest Dragon Ball Super episode. We're looking at the episode 27, which is entitled Earth Explodes Conclusive Kamehameha. Pretty much picks up right where the last episode left off, where Goku basically got his ass whooped by Frieza at the end because of a cheap shot from Sorbet, and Vegeta quickly interferes with Goku almost getting killed, and then really get a really cool shot where instead of like them flying Goku off to give him a sensu bean, uh, Vegeta actually just kicks Goku like way over to the rest of the gang. And while he's kicking him, Frieza shoots a death beam at Goku, but then Vegeta deflects it, and it sends it right back towards Sorbet. So instead of seeing Sorbet just explode, we see him get a hole through the chest and slowly die. That was kind of cool. And of course, we get to see Vegeta turn into Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan in this episode. Really cool fight sequence with him and Vegeta, or with Frieza. And while I was kind of disappointed we didn't actually see the first time Vegeta turning Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan in this show, it is just really just explained is quite enough that Goku says that while Goku had to use the help of his friends to become a Saiyan God, Vegeta was able to achieve the power on his own training. So really, that's pretty satisfactory in knowing that, seeing him train in godly with the godly key and the Whis and the Beer's planet. It's pretty good. I like it. And, Goku basically just giving Vegeta props, basically saying that in some ways, that he is better than Goku. And I like that. Uh, the Goku versus Frieza fight, or Vegeta versus Frieza fight, is a little bit short, which is expected because Frieza is really weak, and his part is really nicely animated. And uh, one little touch that they changed in this episode is when Frieza actually did blow up Earth. You get to see like all the loved ones that all the people have, all the friends, Bulma's parents, Pan, uh, Chi Chi. We get to Mr. Satan and Boo. We get to see Goten and Trunks. We get to see them like just moments before they were killed with Earth explodes, and that really makes the scene much more emotional than what it was in the movie. And I was not expecting this. I actually preferred this way. And of course, like quickly, Whis explained that he could do a redo, which wasn't really fully explained in the previous, in one of his earlier episodes. He just kind of mentions like, oh, I won't have to redo and fix this one when Beerus blows up a planet in his little place there. But he fully explains it here, and they add a little line of dialogue that was not in the movie, saying like, "Once I do this, I won't be able to do it for quite some time, so you only have one chance to make things right." So I guess that was just added in there to just elaborate his powers, since people probably had a bunch of questions about that when the movie first came out. And of course, go back and we get to see Goku power it up. Tension is building, and of course, he finally does kill Frieza, and Vegeta is all ever pissed off. Um, oh yeah, and apparently they left. Like in the movie, you see that Frieza's ship is destroyed. But in this time, Frieza's ship is left unarmed. And it looks like that Jocko has taken interest in it. Is he going to do something with it? Maybe. I'm not sure. And let's see later. And then oh, that they all prepare a big feast and celebration for the heroes working so hard. And odd little scene, we see Piccolo with a bowl of food. He's not necessarily eating it, but he just has it. I wonder if he's just like they didn't really dress it or anything. Like that's kind of a weird error there. And you see that Gohan expresses to Piccolo that he wants to start training again because he really wants to become more and more powerful so he can protect uh, Videl and Pan. So in the newest chapter of Dragon Ball Super, Gohan is not around. So who knows what he's up to right now in the manga anyway. So there, yeah, he's probably gonna be playing a comeback. Oh yeah, there's a really funny part where Goten and Trunks are talking, and Trunks makes a line like, if Frieza is ever revived again, I'm gonna slice him in half, and everyone just kind of gives him a look like, what? That's weird. And then Trunks says, "Did I just say something weird?" And it always makes me wonder, is like, was young Trunks ever fully aware that future Trunks ever came in the past when he was a baby? I'm not sure. I really like this episode. It was a good end to the Resurrection of Saga. Had some loose ends tied up, some cool stuff to look forward to with Gohan training again. The animation was good. It was just all around just really good. Oh yeah, Piccolo being revived off screen by the Dragon of Namek was, kind of cheap, but it was all right. I really like this episode. Overall, I do think that the Resurrection F Saga was paced a little bit better than the Battle God Saga. Even though I felt like it was way too fast, it didn't feel like I would have liked. I don't know. It just kind of sucks. Like my feelings about Dragon Ball Super so far have been so mixed because yeah, I get that they had to retell the Battle of Gods and Resurrection F storylines because maybe they just wanted to include the stories in this show to you know just because maybe not all Dragon Ball fans saw the movies and they want to be caught up for the new stories in Dragon Ball Super, which is all good, but come on, everyone would have seen those movies, really. And while Battle of Gods, I do felt like was went by really fast. At parts, it did seem like it dragged on. I don't know. I wish it would take its time, but it felt it was going by too fast. But the last parts of the Goku versus Beerus fight were just so long and just dragging on so much without really adding anything to it. While the Resurrection F saga felt like it was, about on par with the movie, really. Just and the fight scenes were not did not feel drugged on at all. They're really good. And we get to see the preview for the next episode where it's actually started to pick up where the manga has started a couple chapters ago, where we see Beerus and Champa facing off against each other. Goku and Vegeta trading these weighted clothes, um, explaining that Champa is Beerus's universe counterpart brother and such. So we're finally starting to get into some the real interesting stuff with the show, with the sixth versus seventh universe tournament, the new universe warriors, and yeah, this is going to get really good. I'm wondering if next episode they're going to officially change the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Blue, just like how they did with the manga. That is, one thing I'm really looking forward to see how they handle it next week's episode. And I wonder if they're going to change the intro yet again to have Champa or whatever in place of Frieza. Alright, guys. I'll post a link in the description so you can watch the episode. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAutomod. You can Instagram me too, SSJAutomod. And you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/SSJ_Autobot. And I'll catch you next time.